This is now the part 2, where I will be showing to you how I decorate this so pretty and elegant cake using different piping tools and techniques. So after frosting this cake, I immediately prepare mixing the desired icing color. The client's request is to have a pink cake, whether it is a floral cake or a vintage style cake. And so, I decided to make a vintage cake and research some lovely cakes in Pinterest as my inspo. Combining some of its lovely details makes my cake so unique and achieving elegant beauty with the details I added. Here are that piping tip as shown in the screen. I also use the same piping tip at the side of the cake, at bottom tier and top tier side of the cake. And then I create some curve line details at the side of the cake using only a piping bag with very little hole at the end of it. And then I added some small dots at the bottom of the curve lines and makes it more prettier. The same also at the bottom tier of the cake. I added another curve lines, but much longer than the top tier. And then I draw a small ribbon shape connecting it. Just make sure to draw it uniformly and make it neat looking in a more professional look. And then, another 3 dots was added at the bottom tier. I just continue adding more details using the piping tip as shown in the screen. And then a 6B piping tip is used at the bottom. Make sure to use a stiff icing to achieve the sharpness and details of the piping tip used. 6B piping tip is still used in this area. And I am not still done, adding more and more details, and the cake now looks so pretty. In this part, I am using the first piping tip we apply in this cake. You can replace it as desired if you like to use different piping tip. The same also at the top, overlapping the first design, and then a wave piping design at the middle using the piping tip as shown in the screen. And for a small flower effect, I use that piping tip. If you have small flowers like baby's breath dried flowers, you can add it. Since I don't have one, I just created some small flowers as shown in the video. And for the pink and white daisy flower with pearl at the center, I use that piping tip to create individual petals. Just be careful as not to damage the cake. And adding some pearls into it makes it so beautiful and elegant. And then I also put some light green leaves to give emphasis on that small flower. Look how pretty it becomes. Also, I find it some lacking design on the bottom part of the top tier cake. And so I just pipe the same small flowers around it. And again, I added this detail using that piping tip. And then, adding a large and small pearls makes it prettier, at the side and at the top of the cake. And finally, attaching this ribbon makes it so perfect. It now looks so pretty and so elegant. I attach 4 ribbons each at the top and bottom of the cake. And this is it, so pretty indeed. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. Follow and like our page for more videos. Thank you so much.